Can continue, children. The next question, 7th one. If A, B, C and D are in GP, show that A square plus B square plus C square into B square plus C square plus D square is equal to AB plus BC plus CD whole square. So, it is given that A, B, C and D are in GP. So, if they are in GP, their common ratio same. So, we can take let A, B, C, D are the first three terms. Okay. So, let it is not given in the question. So, we take like that. Let A, B, C and D be the first four terms of a particular GP. Okay. So, let A be the first term, A be the first term, and R be the common ratio. So, B, A, B, C, D are in GP. A is the first term. So, B we can write as AR and C is AR square and D is equal to AR cube. So, AR, AR square, AR raised to 3. These are the four terms of the given GP. Now, we have to prove that. So, we can take LHS and RHS separately. LHS is equal to A square plus B square plus C square into B square plus C square plus D square. Substitute. A square is A square itself, B square is AR. So, A square R square and C square is A square R raised to 4. Now, the second bracket B square is A square R square plus A square R raised to 4 plus A square R raised to 6. Now, in the first bracket, A square is common. You can take A square outside. Then 1 plus R square plus R raised to 4. And in the second bracket, A square and R square common. Again 1 plus R square plus R raised to 4. The power you have to add. Now, this A square into A square is A raised to 4 R square. 1 plus R square plus R raised to 4, that is also in the next bracket. So, we can write as its square, R raised to 4 whole square. Okay. So, you can stop here. Now, take RHS. RHS is, what is RHS? AB plus BC plus CD whole square. AB plus BC plus CD the whole square. AB is, A is A itself, B is AR. So, A into AR plus BC, AR into AR square plus CD, AR square into AR cube, its square. So, that is equal to A square R plus A square R cube plus A square R raised to 5. Okay, whole square. Common, A square R is common. So, A square R outside, then bracket 1 plus R square plus R raised to 4, its square. So, that is equal to A raised to 4 R square, A raised to 4 R square, then 1 plus R square plus R raised to 4 whole square. Is it same as LHS? Yes. Therefore, LHS equal to RHS. Next one, the sum of first three terms of a GP is 39 by 10 and their product is 1. Find the common ratio and the terms. So, here three terms sum, first three terms sum is given and their product is given. So, you can take either AR square. So, its sum is given and product is given. So, A into AR square. But for easy calculation what we do is, since here product is given, we can take the numbers are, let the first three terms be A by R, AR. Children, do you remember in last year, that is in 10th standard, you have studied AP. There, if three consecutive terms, their sum given, then you are taking like this, A minus D, A plus D. So, sum means this cancel. So, easily you will get the value of A. Okay. The same way, here product for GP, if the product three terms product is given, then it is better you can take like this. The middle term as A, the right is A into R, the left is that number by R. Okay. So, these are the, so we take here A by R, AR are the three terms, first three terms of the given GP. Now, what is given? Their sum is given. So, A by R plus AR is given as 39 by 10. And their product is given. So, A by R into AR is 1. R and R cancel, which implies A cube is equal to 1. A cube 1 means A is 1. So, substitute in the first equation. So, first equation becomes 1 by R plus 1 plus R is equal to 39 by 10. Or which implies 1 by R plus R is equal to 39 by 10 minus 1. Or that implies 1 plus R square by R, correct? Cross multiply. Then 39 minus 10, that is 29 by 10. So, again we have to simplify. 10 into 1 plus R square is equal to 29R. Or 10R square minus 29R plus 10 is equal to 0. A quadratic equation. Now, we have to solve and find the value of R. So, product is 100, 10 into 10, and sum is equal to minus 29. So, the numbers are 25 and 4. So, minus 25R minus 4R, 25 into 4 is 100, plus 10 is equal to 0. From these two terms we can take 5R outside. So, 2R minus 5 minus 2 we can take. So, 2R minus 5, which implies 2R minus 5 into 5R minus 2 is equal to 0. That implies 2R minus 5 0 or 5R minus 2 0. So, there are two values, R is equal to 5 by 2 and here R is equal to 2 by 5. So, you will get 2 GP. So, if A value is 1, A equal to 1 and R equal to 5 by 2, the terms are, the first term is A by R. So, 1 by 5 by 2, that is 2 by 5. Then A, that is 1. Then AR, A into 5 by 2, 1 into 5 by 2, 5. So, this is one GP. The second GP is, if A is equal to 1 and R is equal to 2 by 5, then the terms are First term is a by r, 1 by 2 by 5, that is 5 by 2. Middle term is a, then ar, that is 2 by 5. So 2 GPs. Next one. The sum of first 3 terms of a GP is 16 and the sum of next 3 terms is 128. Determine the first term common ratio and sum to n terms of a GP, of the GP. Okay. So, sum of first 3 terms. So, the terms here, first 3 terms sum is given, the next 3 terms. So, total we have to write 6 terms. Okay. So, let the 6 terms of the GP. The first term we can take as A, the next is AR, AR square, AR cube, AR raised to 4, the sixth term is AR raised to 5. So, in the question it is given A plus AR square, that is equal to 16, equation 1. Or what is common here? A is common. So, A into 1 plus R square is equal to 16, equation number 1. Now, the second is next 3 terms sum, that is AR cube plus AR raised to 4 plus AR raised to 5 is equal to 128. Here common is AR cube. So, 1 plus R square is equal to 128, equation 2. Now, you compare 1 and 2, bracket is same, so we can divide, okay. Equation 2 by 1 or 1 by 2. So, AR cube into 1 plus R square by A into 1 plus R square. Can cancel, A cancel, 128 by 16. Which implies R cube is equal to 16, 8s are 128. So, R cube is equal to 8, which implies R is equal to 2. So, R is 2. Now, substitute in first equation. First equation implies A into 1 plus 2 plus 4 is equal to 16, or which implies A into 7 is equal to 16, or what is A? 16 by 7. So, the question is determine the first term common ratio, then sum to n terms. So, Sn also we have to find. Sn A into R raised to n. R is greater than 1. So, we can use R raised to n minus 1 by R minus 1, this formula. A is 16 by 7, R is 2 raised to n, sum to n terms. So, in terms of n by 2 minus 1. 2 minus 1 is 1. So, 16 by 7 into 2 raised to n minus 1. You can stop. Now, the last one. The sum of two numbers is 6 times their geometric mean. Show that the numbers are in the ratio 3 plus 2 root 2 is to 3 minus 2 root 2. So, you have to take two numbers, their sum is 6 times their geometric mean. So, let A and B be the numbers, okay. Two numbers you have to take, the two numbers. What is their geometric mean? Geometric mean between two positive numbers. So, here you have to consider positive numbers. For positive numbers only geometric mean defined, and their geometric mean is, if A and B are two positive numbers, their geometric mean is defined as root AB. Okay. So, what is given in the question? the sum of these two numbers is 6 times their geometric mean. This is given. Now what we have to find? The ratio. No, show that the numbers are in the ratio. That is a by b is equal to 3 plus 2 root 2 is to 3 minus 2 root 2. Okay. So we have to find the ratio. So for that we use one particular property that is known as componendo dividendo. Okay. That is not in CBSE syllabus, but for finding the ratio of two numbers we can use that. Okay. So what is the property? Componendo dividendo. This is the property, name of the property. The property says that if a by b equal to c by d, these are numbers. If a by b equal to c by d, then a plus b by a minus b is equal to c plus d by c minus d. This is the property. If a by b equal to c by d, then a plus b by a minus b is equal to c plus d by c minus d. So I am taking example. A is equal to 18 and b is equal to some 6. And c and d is equal to some 4. Okay. So what is a by b? A by b, 18 by 6. 18 by 6 is 3. Okay. Then c by d. C by d is 12 by 4. 12 by 4 also 3. So here a by b equal to c by d. They are equal. Now what about a plus b by a minus b? A plus b, that is you have to add 18 plus 6 is 24, 18 minus 6 is 12. Now what is c plus d and c minus d? C plus d, you have to add 12 plus 4 16 by 12 minus 4 8. 24 by 12 is 2, 16 by 8 is also 2. So a plus b by a minus b is same as c plus d by c minus d. Okay. So there are so many properties like this, but you have to, that is not in CBSE syllabus, but it is in ICSE. But for finding the ratio you can use this property. This property, name of this particular property is known as componendo dividendo. So the property is like this. If a by b equal to c by d, then you can write a plus b by a minus b is equal to c plus d by c minus d. Okay. So here for applying componendo dividendo, we have to first split this. So a plus b, we can split 6 as 3 into 2. Then in the next step, it's very important question. Next step we take 2 root ab to the denominator and here 3. So only 3 in the numerator, or we can write denominator as 1. Then next we have to apply componendo dividendo. So now applying componendo dividendo. Componendo dividendo. Applying componendo dividendo. So here this is in the form a by b equal to c by d. So what is the next step? The numerator plus denominator by numerator minus denominator. A by b equal to c by d. The next we can write a plus b by a minus b. So here the next step is a plus b plus denominator by numerator minus denominator. Okay. Here 3 plus 1 by 3 minus 1. am writing here itself, which implies numerator is a perfect square. Which square? Root a plus root b whole square. When we expand this, a square is root a square is a, root b square is b, then 2 root a root b, that is 2 root ab. Denominator is the perfect square, root a minus root b whole square. Now right hand side is 4 by 2. 4 by 2 is 2. Now taking square root on both sides. Okay. Taking square root. So when we take the square root, it's a perfect square. So its root is without whole square. You have to write root a plus root b. That's enough. And here root a minus root b. And right side root of 2. Okay. And here no denominator. So just you can write 1. Now one more time you have to apply component of dividend. Applying component of dividend. So the left side is numerator plus denominator by the numerator minus denominator. So put a bracket here. Then right side is root 2 plus 1 by root 2 minus 1. Now in the numerator we can cancel this root b, denominator we can cancel root a. So 2 root a by minus of minus is plus 2 root b. 2 and 2 we can cancel. Root 2 plus 1 by root 2 minus 1. Now for getting a and b we have to square. So squaring both sides. Squaring both sides. So we get a by b is equal to root 2 plus 1 whole square by root 2 minus 1 whole square. Now expand the right hand side. Root 2 plus 1 whole square is a square plus 2ab plus b square, a square minus 2ab plus b square. So what is a by b? A by b is equal to 3 plus 2 root 2 by 3 minus 2 root. Look at the answer. 3 plus 2 root 2 by 3 minus 2 root.